sleeping in my bed. It's about, sorry, my eyelashes falling off. You're ugly as being peace and love you so much. Welcome back to my channel. Outside right now, cute little change of scenery. I'm outside because my little sister is sleeping in my bed. Hopefully it's not too bird chirpy and today what this video is about, it's about confidence. And I mentioned in my one video that I really wanted to do a video about confidence, and so I'm making one. This is something that means a lot to me. I think it's so important, and people say that confidence is key, but I truly do think that confidence is key and the literal key to life. I'm gonna do like a little backstory first about my confident type of person that I used to be, because it's something that means a lot to me and it's something that really shaped me into who I am now. Something that I'm really proud of, but it's also really sad, and I feel like being raw and genuine will help to give better advice. I basically used to be like a really insecure person, like really bad. Like I have a couple stories of when I was like in this spot in my life. I literally hated myself. I hated everything about myself, and it ruined my life basically. Like I was like a shell of a human being because all I cared about out of me, and I was so concerned of people judging me and what I looked like and back at it because I was so deep into it that I couldn't pull myself out of it or even see what was happening. And to me, the way that my brain was working and the way I was processing these thoughts was just normal to me. I feel like a lot of people go through this, especially young teenage girls, especially in this day and age where social media is the way it is. Like there's this big beauty standard to uphold, and it really affects young girls. That my insecurity in myself ever got was grade 9, definitely. It was literally so bad. Like I would walk into like a public space, like say like a hockey arena, and I would just feel like everyone's eyes were on me thinking how ugly I am and all of this. It wasn't true. No one was doing that, and if they did, you're a loser piece of shit. Go fuck yourself. But yeah, like grade 9 was a really bad year for me. Like I literally couldn't even look in a mirror because it would ruin my whole day. Like I remember I would like go to the bathroom and I would just not even look at myself because it would ruin my whole mood. I would like walk back to class and I avoided mirrors. I wouldn't look at myself. I couldn't look at myself in the mirror because it would ruin my day. I made it like a rule to myself to not look at myself in the mirror, which is so fucking sad to think back on. Like that is literally heartbreaking. In grade 7, my teacher, he put a photo of me and my twin brother up on like the bulletin board. It was my school photo, my grade 7 photo. My grade 7 teacher sent it to my mom that he put that photo up, and I cried for like an hour. I was devastated because I looked so ugly in the photo and I didn't want people to see it. I didn't want people to see my face. I'm like, Mom, can you please text him and tell him to take it down? Like, my mom's like, you're overreacting, like it's fine, you look fine. I'm like, no, I was bawling my eyes out. Like, no, Mom, you don't understand. She really didn't understand how I felt in that moment, how humiliated I felt, and how genuinely sad it is that I couldn't even have a photo of myself on a fucking, like a little tiny photo of myself, like literally like that big on a board just because of how insecure I was. Like that is so sad. It makes me upset, and I'm really glad that I've recovered from that now. It's a really bad time in my life. I only started being confident in grade 11. So up until the point I was around 16, I was just a shell of a human being, hated myself, couldn't even look someone in the eye because I felt too ugly to do it and didn't want someone to analyze my face too much. So fucking sad. Like it literally breaks my heart, and I don't want anyone else to ever feel like that, and that's why I'm literally sitting here preaching be confident, love yourself. It might sound cringe. I don't want, like, I know that there's other people in the world that feel like that and have it worse than I did, so I want other people to learn how to love themselves and to not let insecurity control them the way that I did, because it's literally the worst thing ever. I think that I did a lot when I was in this time of my life, myself to other people a lot, And that was really damaging to me. Like, I would like see a girl on social media and I'd be like, why can I not look like her? Stopped scrolling on VSCO because VSCO is literally just a highlight reel of every teenage girl's life. Like, but when I was younger, I would see a pretty girl on like my For You page or something, and it would literally bring me down so bad, and I would feel so bad about myself. The thing that I have learned since then, and this ties in with everything, is that one person's beauty doesn't take away from your own beauty. I really like the concept of like a flower is beautiful, but like the sun, the sky, the trees are also beautiful, and else's beauty, but also still realize that you are beautiful too. It's really hard to like enforce in your mind, especially when we're so deep into insecurity and self-hatred, but it's something that I've really mastered. Like now when I see a girl on social media who I find really pretty, like I'm not like, oh my god, like I hate, like I'm like, oh my god, that girl's so pretty, like baddie, yes, queen. Like I have such a different outlook on it now, and it's something that like I'm really proud of myself for. Appreciate someone else's beauty, but also know that I am beautiful too. The tattoo, love yours. I have a tattoo right here. It says perfectly imperfect. My flaws and everything are what makes me who I am. That's really what the tattoo means. Love yours is basically about like appreciating and valuing your life and not comparing yourself to like other people's life, and seeing value in your own life. Just because someone else has something better than you doesn't take away from. So love yours. It's that I want to give to people who are struggling with insecurity is that you cannot be tearing yourself down like every 3 seconds of your life. Like if you are constantly calling yourself ugly and hating on yourself, being just cruel to yourself and mean to yourself, bring yourself up. Like it's daily affirmations, which sounds stupid, and I know that a lot of people think that affirmations are stupid and like shit like that, but the stuff that you say, you start to believe. Like if you're constantly calling yourself ugly and everything like that, you're gonna start to believe that, and it's not good for you. But if you're constantly bringing yourself up, calling yourself beautiful, then your brain's gonna start to believe that, and it's gonna be enforced into your brain, and that's way more healthy than fucking sitting there and calling yourself ugly and nitpicking everything about yourself. Being confident truly changes your life. Like you can just tell when a person's confident from when they walk in a room. Sometimes now I've had people like call me cocky and say that I'm not humble and like all this shit. I remember one time I went on a fucking date with this guy, and he told me that I was like cocky and like all this shit, and I'm just like, the fuck do you think you are? The fuck, because compared to what I used to be and how I used to feel, I would rather be called cocky and conceited than ever feel that level of insecurity and self-hatred and feel that emotion again. Like, if anything, it just shows how far I've come from where I used to be. Conceited, cocky, not humble. Be fully yourself. Who cares? Be fully yourself. I would rather see someone being so full of themselves and hate themselves. Kind of like, if you're calling someone cocky and saying they're not, like, it's honestly none of your business. Who cares? And you're not cocky enough, and that's why you're a loser. Sorry, I sound like a fucking asshole right now. But that's just how I feel. Having a good foundation with yourself and truly loving yourself, because if you don't love yourself, you can't love someone else. You can't truly enjoy your life until you have that foundation within yourself that you are comfortable with being who you are and being authentically yourself. I've really gotten to a point where I am authentically myself always. Like, I've noticed a big change in like my personality and showing who I truly am to other people. I feel like when I was insecure and in that stage in my life, I wasn't truly myself, and I would just kind of try to be someone else. But yeah, I've seen a big change, and I am more able to be authentically me, and that's something that I really like, because it feels so much better to be myself and find people that love me for me than put up this fake facade that's not me. Even if people like me or liked me for who that wasn't me. Confident also helps you with being yourself, and I think it's so important to be yourself and love yourself. Have their opinions. Even if someone comes up to you and is like, oh, you're ugly as, like, you're so ugly. Who cares? Someone in the world thinks that they're ugly, even if they're the hottest bitch alive. Someone thinks they're ugly. And someone thinks that you're beautiful, so who cares? Beauty is literally so subjective. You could look at someone and think they're the hottest person in the world, but then someone else could look at them and think that they're, like, mediocre. It says something about your appearance. It is so subjective, and remember that that's also something that helped me through my insecurity, is that even if someone says something about you, that's just their opinion. Everyone's obligated to their own opinion, which sounds kind of funny to say out loud. I've built such a good foundation within myself that other people's words don't affect me, because I know who I am as a person. I know my morals, I know my values, I know exactly who the fuck I am. So what other people say, like, honestly doesn't matter to me. One wish in the world, it would literally be for everyone to just love themselves, because I feel like so much hate in the world comes from self-hatred and people taking it on other people. I feel like that's a huge thing, and why people are mean to other people, it's just projection, honestly. That's just my opinion. That's always been my opinion. If someone is sorry, my eyelash is falling off, to bring you down, then they're just projecting, because there's something going on in here or in their soul that's just not happy with themselves, because a happy person doesn't try to bring another person down. And I realized that because I used to try to bring other people down when I was miserable, insecure, literally hated myself. And now I don't try to bring other people down. I only try to bring other people up, because it makes me feel better to bring other people up rather than bring them down. Because why the fuck would I want to bring other people down? There's no point in that. I would rather make people feel good about themselves. Now that I love myself and I know who I am as a person, there's nothing in it for me to try to bring someone else down. I don't get anything out of that. But insecure people who hate themselves, they get something out of it, because it makes them feel like they're better or whatever. It brings them up in some kind of way. And that's just my point. So if someone's trying to bring you down, don't listen to them. Just ignore it. Let them be in their own little bubble of miserable loserness. Like, literal losers. That's just my opinion on people who act like that and are just so mean and just insecure losers. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end the video here. I've really said all I need to say. I think I gave some good advice. I hope I did. If this helped you, good. That was literally my goal. Love you and love yourself. Love yourself. Be confident. Be you authentically. Don't hide who you are. And the right people will love you for who you are. And you'll find the right people, or they'll find you. That's really all I have to say. Thank you for watching if you watched this far. And yeah, I'm gonna go now. Peace and love in the world. I love you so much. Okay, bye.